It was a busy legislative day at the National Assembly as the House of Representatives considered several critical motions from electoral reform and contractor debt to NYSC camp expansion and energy equity. The plenary also saw a wave of defections that hit the main opposition party hard. The report.
The House of Representatives this Thursday passed for second reading a bill seeking to establish the National Electoral Offences Commission. The sponsor, Representative Adebayo Olusegun Balogun, said the bill aims to relieve INEC of the burden of prosecuting electoral crimes, allowing an independent agency to take over that function.
INEC as an agency has been overwhelmed by the responsibility of prosecuting all these offenders, and because of that, many offenders are not being prosecuted, and this is not really giving credibility to the institution of INEC. So that is the reason why Nigerians are calling for the independence of an agency that will be taking care of electoral offences generally.
In another development, the House resolved to investigate why contractors are not being paid for completed projects. This followed a motion of urgent public importance by Representative Nnamdi Ezechi. Lawmakers warned that failure to settle those debts is causing widespread project abandonment across the country.
The lack of releases, like you didn't mention, is affecting a lot of things. Some people have invested their money through the actualizing of the projects, but because of the lack of releases, they couldn't continue, they couldn't complete, and in a way, that is also putting the local contractors in releasing money to a contractor or to somebody executing project for you. You are equally losing the time of completion and the skyrocketing costs of projects, that is the rates at which a contractor puts to execute.
The House also called on the federal government to establish compressed natural gas (CNG) conversion centers equitably across all states. This came after Representative Aliyu Madaki pointed out that most northern states have been left out of the presidential CNG initiative.
Others are aware that for the takeoff of the presidential compressed gas initiative, the federal government proposed to establish CNG conversion centers in some states, including Abia, Bayelsa, Cross River, and Ebonyi, with one center each, while Akwa Ibom has 5 centers, Delta 9 centers, Edo with 11 centers, Ekiti with 7 centers, Tinubu and Kogi with 3 centers, FCT Abuja 3 centers. So we are calling for the policy implementers to please vindicate this government. We know government has done their best, but let the policy makers consider Northeast. There is no single CNG center in the whole of Northeast sub-region.
But look at the entire northeast of this part of this country was completely ignored. And look at the 80% of the northwest corridor of this country was completely exempted. That is the corridors, not even the cities. The corridors where commuters will fly. And then the main aim of this initiative is to give relief to the Nigerian masses.
To address overcrowding, the House passed a resolution urging the federal government to build new NYSC orientation camps and expand existing ones to accommodate at least 5,000 corps members in every state. This followed a motion by Representative Garba Mohammed.
Alarmed that some states lack orientation camps to accommodate and meet the increasing number of corps members deployed, while other states temporarily utilize secondary schools buildings to accommodate prospective corps members. Disturbed by the current dilapidated state of permanent orientation camps in the country, which is causing dissatisfaction due to inadequate facilities, overstretching the existing facilities, leaving corps members with no options other than to be redeployed.
And in a major political shift, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) lost 3 lawmakers to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). Representatives Dubai Balarabe, Ilyasu Abubakar, and Yusuf Majigri, all from Katsina State, announced their defection in a letter read by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas. The House says it will monitor the implementation of its resolutions, including ensuring equitable gas infrastructure and improved electoral justice.
To formally inform you and the Honorable House of my decision to resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and declare for the All Progressive Congress, APC. The primary reason for my defection is the high level of chronic crisis without cure and internal divisions currently plaguing the PDP.
The shift in political platforms continues to reshape the makeup of the 10th National Assembly, with major realignment ahead of 2027.